What if Eris crags hummed with regret, clawing your soul to trap you in eternal ice? This heart-stopping tale from Eris in 2400 will grip you tight. Jex Ryn, a scout, finds humming crags that wail her regret over her father's death. They're dragging her crew into a frozen abyss. Dare you face the cold? Eris' icy plains sprawl under a black, star-flecked sky, their crags jagged like guilty blades. Jex trudges in her thermal suit, her boots crunching through brittle frost as she maps the dwarf planet's scars. The outpost's domes flicker in the dark, her only refuge since Earth became a lost dream. Jex's heart aches. Her father, Vex, died in a drilling accident she caused 6 years ago. His last words, "It's humming," haunting her nights. She searches the crags for answers. One day, her probe pierces a crag, and it hums Jex and Vex's voice, a wail like splintering ice. Her chest burns with cold. She thinks it's the frost, but she freezes when the crag pulses blue and shapes Vex's face, his eyes hollow, judging her. Jex is terrified, yet she keeps probing. The humming crags wail louder, their cries sharper, and chaos hits the outpost. Probes seize, lights shatter, and the air chokes, like it's stealing regret. Jex's scanner, her guide in the dark, stabs her mind, as if the hums are burrowing inside. Other scouts hear their regret in the crags, failed duties, old sins, then turn rigid, encased in ice. Jex inspects a crag, its edges carved with glowing runes that pulse under her light. She confides in Taz, a gruff geologist with a scar on his cheek from a cave-in. Taz scours the plains and finds runes, images of people frozen, their regret etched in ice. The crags hum, "You're damned," in a voice that cuts, and Jex's hands tremble, dropping her scanner. What are these hums after? Jex and Taz venture to a crag cluster, where frost bites like claws and winds howl like guilty ghosts. The crags hum in a maze of blue light, their runes twisting too fast. Jex's gut churns, sensing eyes in the dark. The runes lead to a cavern of ice, its walls throbbing blue like a guilty heart. At its core, a humming crag pulses, exhaling frost like a dying star. Shadowy forms writhe in the mist, faceless but accusing. Jex's head spins, like the crags pulling her soul. Taz's sensors catch signals from the core, not from Earth, but from beyond the Kuiper Belt. The cavern feels alive, starving. Jex's scanner flashes horrors: Vex's accident, scouts screaming, an ancient outpost entombed in ice. Taz whispers, "The crags are the regret, not just ice but a cosmic trap that feeds on remorse. They serve the judges, a force that thrives on regret, growing with every hum." The outpost crumbles, domes split in sudden quakes, heaters fail, and scouts march toward crags, their eyes glowing blue like the ice. Jex fears they're lost. Taz finds a jagged shard in the cavern, etched with stars that pulse like judging eyes. The crags roar, "We claim," and Jex questions if Taz is hiding a secret. The ground shakes, Eris raging. Jex grabs a shard piece. It burns cold, showing Vex's face, his voice pleading, "You killed me." Everyone's scanners show a frost web, where regret freezes forever, each note a soul, each hum a sin. The crag core displays a blue lattice, trapping every scout. The plains groan, shadows mirroring the web, as if Eris is waking. Taz finds runes saying the judges crave the galaxy next, linked to other crags beyond, all starving for souls. Jex sees visions, shadows with glowing eyes plotting to crush worlds. The regret signals streak to the stars, calling the judges closer. Radios wail Vex's voice. Lights flash his face. Jex feels Vex's faint whisper in the web, urging her to fight. Taz's eyes flicker. Can she trust him? Eris quakes, shadows caging them. Jex stares at the crag core, hands numb, sensing Vex's ghost. She thinks of her guilt, the outpost, and if this force is unstoppable. The air chokes, freezing her soul. The outpost falls silent, and Jex wonders if the judges are inside her. The crags hum louder, their frost thicker, alive with hunger. She steps back, but ice splinters, and the hums call her name. Taz's face pales, staring at the core. They feel that something's coming, unstoppable. The plains roar, alive. Jex grips her scanner, desperate for answers, but the hums pull her to the dark. The crags pulse like a storm, alive. Jex wonders if she escaped or if the regrets claimed her soul. Twist. The crags aren't ice, they're the lungs of a star beast that feeds on regret, and Jex's accident woke it. Is Eris a wasteland or a tomb of remorse? Would you probe a humming crag knowing it craves your regret? Share your darkest fears in the comments. Smash that like button if this froze your soul, send it to your space nerd friends, and subscribe for more stories that'll haunt your dreams.